Are you one of those people who has reached midlife and you're beginning to really question a lot of things? In fact, sometimes the more you question, the more it leads you down a road of negativity, depression, anxiety, and you just really don't feel secure about aging. If that sounds like you, you'll have to watch this particular video to the end. But first, a little bit about myself, since you're probably wondering, who is this woman? My name is Judy Wong. I'm a two-time international best-selling author of The Softer Side of the Corner Office and Don't Wait in the Wings. I'm also an international speaker, a consultant to Fortune 500 companies, and a coach. And today I really wanted to speak to you about the 3 things that can help you overcome the insecurities that arise with aging, especially for those of you who really are beginning to feel it emotionally. Maybe something has happened to you that is traumatic and is really forcing you to question the lifestyle you've been living. And I want to share with you that one of the first things you can do to help boost your positivity levels and to help you get out of that emotional rut is to first and foremost get moving. It's really, really important. Have you noticed that people who have the same age but have a different lifestyle often give off a very different energetic vibe? This is because somebody who is active not only gets to reap the benefits of probably having a healthier and leaner body, but more importantly, their mood, their emotional health is always at a level that is far more pleasant than somebody who just sits around all day. And if you have been dealing with some sort of aches and pains in your body, as all of us will at some point, recognize that this is your body speaking to you. It's actually asking for your attention. It's asking for your attention so that it can heal. So make sure you start by adopting the right type of lifestyle and stop eating foods that might be feeding the growth of something that is not good for your health, and doing the things that will help make your life better. Now, the second point I want to talk about is actually about healing. Again, there's different forms of healing to the body. We can heal from aches and pains, from falling down and putting ointment on our legs, for example, if you have aching knees or a hip joint that isn't as flexible as it used to be, that's okay. But there's another form of healing that takes place on a much deeper level that can transform your life in ways that maybe you've never heard of before. What I'm referring to is a quantum level of healing. But before I dive into this, what I call graduate school of understanding how energy works, let's talk about the basics. When you heal your body from the most dense plane of physicality, which means by starting to eat right, by feeding yourself only the foods that will increase the oxygen in your body and make sure that your body is more alkaline, you will get sick less often. And when you get sick less often, you have more time to be active. And when you become more active, whatever that activity is, choose whatever your favorite hobby is, right? Once you get active, your body will naturally start generating those types of hormones which make you feel like, woohoo! And lastly, understand that the healing process must go beyond the physical body, which means you need to sit down and have a hard look at your past and recognize where certain things may not have been ideal and has caused you to live with a lot of resentment or guilt or shame. These are really heavy, heavy emotions, and it affects our day-to-day lives because somewhere in our subconscious mind, we keep repeating these old stories and tell ourselves these old stories that only took us so far in life, but didn't ensure that our future would be happy. So if you're trying to live a happier life, naturally, you need to start focusing on where you want to go. And you can't move beyond where you currently are if you don't reframe your past. So I'm referring to doing whichever modality of healing work naturally comes to you. Because if something shows up in your life, it means it's meant for you. And there are so many different modalities out there. There's yoga, there's Reiki, there's cranial therapy, I could have gotten that wrong. Anybody watching this who's an expert, shout out and let the audience know exactly what it is you do and how you help others heal. But you get my point. My point is you cannot start progressing down a path of positivity with momentum towards success, towards abundance, towards having more love and more joy and more vitality if you're stuck in this rut of being in the past. And lastly, the last thing, number 3, that you could do to ensure that you overcome the insecurity of aging is to find a new area to explore. Now, I don't mean walking down the block and discovering the newest store, although that might be one of the things you do. What I'm referring to is grow yourself inwardly from a place of expression. There are so many untapped facets of our being. There are so many untapped facets of who we are and how it is that we can actually grow as a person, and our potential is so unlimited. And yet the only reason we've been limiting ourselves in the past is, well, because we keep telling ourselves these old stories. So wherever you are in life right now, doesn't matter whether you've recently gone through a breakup or maybe it's challenging times financially and you don't have a job. In whatever case it is that you're currently dealing with, recognize that this is only a manifestation of who you were in the past, and who you choose to be in the future is going to be significantly different. And it's going to start today by you overcoming some of your insecurities about the fact that you're aging. There's still plenty of time ahead for you to achieve all the things that you want to achieve, but you need to get started now. And you can get started now by booking a call with me so we can discuss whether or not we're the right fit and if I can help you along on your journey. So I'll speak to you on that call.